Hey y'all, it's Courtney. I'm back with another video. Good morning, good morning. Getting started early today because the kids are in school and I ain't got anything better to do. I don't usually start cleaning till about 11, so I got about 3 hours just to do nothing right now, and I'm not used to doing nothing anymore, so we're going to go ahead and get some filming out of the way because I should be getting a package today, finally getting something. The company that I work with a lot, they had a holiday because they're from across the world and they have different holidays than us. Apparently it's like a giant celebration where they're gone for like a week. Maybe it's like their Christmas, I don't know. But all at once, all these companies that I've been working with messaged me. So I should have a few things, but one today specifically, and then the waxing thing should be coming soon. I haven't gotten a hold of them yet. That's what I'm really excited about. I want to wax my armpits. And then a nail company has been wanting me to work with them, but I'm not really into nails that much, so I might do something small with that. Or I might just do that on my Twitter. I might just do like, a little, hey, these are good, these are bad, whatever I feel. And because I'm always going to be honest. If I don't like a product, I'm going to say I don't like it. I'm not going to be fake with my reviews. So, you guys know if there's been a shadow that didn't necessarily work out right, I tell you guys that. Usually the company that I work with, I think they do no wrong. I love You Can Be Makeup because it's just such a good price and such good makeup that even when something small does happen with the makeup, I'm like, but I only paid, I could either get a Jeffree Star palette and pay $60, or I can pay $20 for an 80 color palette or 86 color palette and 15 brushes, and one of the things was loose. Literally, that's all that has happened with that palette. One little thing was loose. Glued it back in, not a problem since. So that's the way I see it. Other people see it, pay $80 and you're not going to have a loose shadow, but that's not so true. I've seen a lot of people get a lot of beaten up palettes that cost a lot of money too. So, and I don't even necessarily think it's the company. I think that sometimes in transit, things get knocked loose, whatever. But anyway, so today I have a little haul. Went to Walmart grocery shopping last night, and I absolutely love Halloween. You guys already know this. Got my skull shirt on. I like this sweatshirt. It's pretty cool looking because it's like a skull, but you see what it looks like. It's neat though, because it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Is it woven in? I don't know. But it's like a sweatshirt material, but it's just a t-shirt with this woven in, and then like sweatshirt inside out material. I don't know. But anyways, y'all know I love Halloween. So I absolutely love Wet n Wild's fantasy makers that they put out every year. Last year, no, maybe 2018 was the first time that I ever got any of this makeup. But the last 2 or 3 years, I bought some each year. I bought 2 palettes last year and a few in one of the palettes, the like wet palettes, oil based, I guess, makeup. But I already have so much oil based makeup from You Can Be that I didn't really need to get any more of that kind of makeup. So I just saw some things last night at Walmart and I got a few things. I needed to get a few things anyway, so I'll show those first, and then I'll show you guys the stuff that I got on the side. So first off, I had to replace my e.l.f. Brow Wow. Little sad because I usually get the neutral brown, but they did not have that. So I got the brunette. Oh, and I'm going to use some of this stuff because clearly I don't have my face all the way done. So I had to get the brunette. It's this color. Yeah, so it's gonna be darker, I already know it, but let's hope that it doesn't look too crazy. Let's try this on. I need a mirror. No, it's not that bad. Kind of has like a red tinge to it though. Actually, I really like this color. Oh, I don't like that. That was my fault, but that barely ever happens like in this part of my hair. Usually if that happens, it's right here at the front where the hairs are really sparse. And that's why I use this stuff mainly, is because it's not because the this part of my brow, it's because the front of my brows are pretty sparse, and most of the hairs are blonde. So if I just use a tinted brow mascara, then it puts color into them, and you can actually see that I have eyebrows, or more brows than what it looks like. And it's like volumizing, which, yay. Yeah, so there we go. Actually looks pretty good. Actually, I might start going with the brunette instead of the neutral brown. Definitely don't think it looks bad. What do you guys think? I know you don't have anything to compare it with, but there's definitely like a red tinge to it, but doesn't translate onto my brows, I don't feel like. So maybe I have red tinge in my brows, my brows too. So then the second thing that I got that I needed was my Hello Halo, and this is Wet n Wild as well, but my Hello Halo blush lighter palette. I still have most of the blush in this palette, but as you can see, my highlighter is eating it. It's pretty dug into, so I went ahead and got another one. Yeah, I just really like it. This is Highlight Bling. I think there's a few different ones, actually. I didn't know that because I got this one at the Dollar General, and they only had this one. But I think they actually have some with, like, more brownish blush in it, too. But I picked this one anyways because this is the lightest color of highlight that they had, and I am clearly like Casper the Ghost, so I can't be doing those dark like golden highlighters. When I do get highlighters like that, or they come with a highlighter that I like and I just want the lighter colored highlighter, I just use the other colors as eyeshadow colors because they just don't look right on me because obviously I'm pale. So next thing, CoverGirl True Blend. This is the lightest concealer that I can find thus far, and I want to get all cruelty-free products, but I can't find a good concealer that is cruelty-free, that is light enough for me. That's the real issue. It's not that I can't find a good one, it's that I can't find one that's light enough or doesn't give me like an orange tinge. Because even this one sometimes, whenever I take pictures and stuff, it'll show yellow on me. But this one is the least that I've had do that. It happens the least amount of time. Other ones that I've tried, they all just look orange and yellow in pictures, and whenever I'm filming, it just looks like I have yellow all under here. It's so weird looking. So, right now, this is all I can do. I think they're warm tones, and I think that's why it does it, because I'm clearly not a warm tone person. I'm cool toned. And cool tone and pale are kind of weird, because usually people that are really pale are warm toned because they have like a little bit of redness to their face, but I don't have that, so that's an issue. So next thing, just a chapstick. It's just a cucumber pear chapstick. And I also got a papaya and something else chapstick. And it was 75 cents. And Patience got a pink grapefruit one. And don't mind me, like, I know I sound all nasally. I have a stuffy nose because it's getting cold here. So, there's that. Okay, now on to the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers Halloween edition makeup for this year. I have a highlighter here. It's called Haunted Hills Illuminating Highlighter. Oh, okay, that's a different language. Okay, so it's the Fantasy Makers highlighter in the color Haunted Hills. And I love it. I'll open it and show it to you here in a minute. It's got the skull right here imprinted in it. And I love the holographic stars around it. Super cool. Like I said, I'll show you the print here in a minute. I'm going to show you everything, and then I'll show you the print. And then next is the Fantasy Makers 10 Pan Shadow Palette. This one is Halloween. Instead of Halloween, Halloween. Or Hallow Queen. It's 1, 2, 3, 0, 5. 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 5, 2. If you want this specific one. If you want to look for it, or it's Hallow Queen. I love the transitions shade in this one, because I have a palette that's got pretty similar colors in it, but I really love how shiny they make some of these. Some of them I got the red one last year, and then I got one with almost all colors like this. It was like green ghouls or something like that, and it was all like aquas and greens and that kind of stuff. And then I got like a red one that had a few neutrals in it as well. If anybody wants to see those, I'll dig them out, I suppose. But yeah, I love the colors in this. Love this color, this transition shade. Love this one. They're all really shiny, and you guys know that I love a good glittery eyeshadow. The only matte one in here is the black, the other transition color. And I'm fine with that, honestly. So, there's that. And then this is the Fantasy Makers Glitter Liner. And this is super cute. See the cap. And all this is cruelty-free makeup, of course. Wet n Wild's always been cruelty-free, I believe. Ever since I can remember. Look how cute that is. The little stars. Isn't it cute? Love it. And then this is the color. Oh, I didn't read the color. The color is Bewitched. So I spent about $30 on makeup last night, probably. There's a hair in it. It's the trap. Oh, no. How did that happen? There's a freaking hair on it. I only opened it like one time just to see what the stick looked like, because I thought it was lip topper at first. So obviously this isn't really gonna be good liner because it's not dark enough to be a liner, but I would use it more like an eye topper. It's really pretty. It's got like a purple glisten to it, and then it's got the silver and then the blue reflex. It's really pretty. I also might use this as a lip topper though. It just depends. Hopefully you can see that. So there's that one. And last but not least, I got 2 of the Mega Last matte lipsticks. And I love how they have these little lippies on it. This one is called Graveyard. Love that name. And I know, well, if you guys have been around for a while, you probably heard me say this like more than once. anything gray toned looks good on me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so pale that I just look dead. But I figured this gray would be beautiful. It kind of almost looks purple too. So I figured it would go great with that palette. But it also has like a very gray purple tone. And that always looks good on me. So there's that one. And then I also got, because I bought not too long ago, one of the 98-cent Wet n Wild black lipsticks just to see how I look in black lipstick. Really ended up liking it. So I went for the Mega Last one this time. Oh, and it's called Eerie Onyx. And there we go. Just super black. Really nice color. Very matte. I like how that's super cool. How matte it is. I don't know if it's called, you know, Mega Last, but that's what we want to put to the test. Does this really last that much longer for an extra $1? So let's go ahead and open the Fantasy Makers highlighter, because obviously I didn't put any on because I wanted to use this. Where's my highlighting brush? Probably knocked it off, didn't I? No, maybe not. My NYX Professional. This is supposed to be a contour brush, but it's a highlight brush to me. Plenty on there. Oh, and here is the skull in there. Really cool. I love it. So I'm going to try to go for the other side of the pan because I want to leave the skull alone as long as I can. I don't really need to demo the other highlight for you because that's literally the highlight I use every single day. And retail and all this stuff, the highlight was $5. The eyeshadow palette was $5. The lip glosses, or Mega Last lipsticks, and the glitter liner were $2, $1.98 to be exact. Is that it? Oh, the concealer was $8, I believe. The Brow Wow was $4, and I think that's it, isn't it? Oh no, and the other Wet n Wild highlight was close to $5 as well. It was $4 something. So it definitely puts a nice little shine. This is not for a like whoopam kind of highlight. I mean, it's definitely buildable though too. So I wouldn't, leave it out of the realm of possibilities that it's a really bright one if you keep adding. But I don't want to keep adding because I want to get as much use or as many products used. Yeah, you could definitely build that up because like I'm using my finger for it right now. And it's definitely very bright. A little bit on my nose.